Hey folks, welcome back to the MTG Sunday Jank-Off with myself, Ben Orbreak, and my friend Albino Cheese Monkey, where we play janky standard decks against each other each week. Monkey, what is your brew this week? Name and colors.
That's better, are playing Loggin. It is a 4-color deck, Ben. Blue,
Okay.
red, green, and black. It's my first attempt at 4 colors. Let's see if I'm able to cast anything. Quick word of note. This is another series. The Gone series. In which...
The Gone series?
That's right, in which we celebrate the hard jobs and the workers that do them that keep society running. Today, we're celebrating the loggers.
So you're gone logging.
That's right. I've
That's
gone logging.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Trees might not like being cut down, and the folk who live among them also might not like it. This was unplanned, but today we are playing Dank Elves in Golgari.
No.
Is there a danker color combination than Golgari, black and green?
I don't think so. I feel like Golgari probably smells like mildew.
Yeah, serendipitously, today is 420. I don't partake myself, but to all of y'all who are celebrating out there, we got some Dank Elves for you today. So, let's look at our hand. Our opponent goes first, and we'll resolve mulligans.
My hand is extremely thematic, but terrible. So I'm going to mulligan.
No, you should keep theme above all.
For the best of one, maybe. No,
dude,
I got a mulligan.
I'm just trying to play all my angles. I'm keeping.
All right, this hand has beans in it, so I'm gonna keep it.
Beans? Are you chopping down beanstalks over there?
I don't know. We'll see.
Jack and the beanstalk. All right, hedges. You could log a hedge, I guess, but you're not going to get much productive wood out of it. Forest. That's very gone logging themed. I have to evaluate the wood relatedness.
No, you have to, and I hope you do because.
Yep.
You've
heard of high elves. You've heard of wood elves. We're dank elves.
We've got some jank today.
Dank. This is possibly not what I'm supposed to do, but I don't really know what you're doing over there. So I'm cutting down your forest.
Oh, that's the beans. How dare you? More beans.
Oh. Well, so it goes. Oh, that's nice. What do we do here? I think we go here.
What's the scariest thing on your board right now, Ben? Everything?
There's a clear answer, but I'm not going to tell you.
All right. Well, let's do some cutting of elves.
No. No. My elves are just defending the trees. Oh no, you got another saw.
We're going logging.
All right. Well.
Oh, you've got another one.
We're gonna defend this forest.
Ooh, I need a board wipe.
I'm just. Hopefully that means you don't have it, because I'm emptying my hand while I can.
Okay.
Let's see.
Let's see if I can go find something.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We do have lethal on board.
Yeah.
Your mistake was cutting down my elvish archdruid with your chainsaw.
What was I supposed to cut?
Now they're all coming out of the woodwork.
Oh,
Nothing.
Man.
Chainsaws are weapons of civilization. Don't use those. Be at one with nature. It's all about spears.
I don't know if I'm going to draw anything. Well, this is usually a finisher, but I don't know what else to do.
To be fair, you've drawn a lot of basics. I don't know what your 4-color deck exactly is like, but I'm assuming you're not running too many basics.
No.
Hey, you do have black. Okay, well, it means you're not facing lethal, so in we go. We are the Dank Elves, so we speak for the trees.
Gotta cut that down. I'm gonna go digging.
I thought this was gone logging, not gone
Now
digging.
notice that card has a value of more than 5. All right, put 2 of them into my
Interesting
hand.
how they did those. I think this is the first time they've done that kind of cost.
Well, I got what I needed, but I'm not going to survive to cast it. So, that's unfortunate. Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Nope, you have lethal, exactly.
Oh, good.
I feel like I could have survived one more turn, though. Alright, that's fine.
Maybe if you hadn't cut down my Land War Elf, you could have cut down my Reclamation Sage or something.
That's true, that's true.
All right, well, we didn't really get to see your deck. Do
No,
we want to do
didn't.
Do you want to do the next game also blind? No sideboarding? Normally, folks, we would do a blind best of 1, then do our deck breakdown, and then some best of 3s with full knowledge and sideboarding.
I think you saw what you needed to see. It's thematic. I just didn't get to my win condition, that's all.
Okay, you'll keep that a secret. That's fair. All right, let's do our deck breakdown then for Dank Elves and Gone Logging. I've got mine up. Should I go first?
Yeah, sure. Let me pull it up.
All right, folks. Today on 420, we're playing some Dank Elves. How do I usually do this? I guess usually I don't have too many 1-drops, but my picture's covering it anyway. So we are playing as many 1-drop elves as we can really manage. We have Sentinel Stalwart, Llanowar Elves, and Llanowar Stalker. Most of them make mana. Llanowar Stalker is aggressive, but really we just want to get on the board because all our other elves pay us off for having elves on board, and we got to get on there as soon as possible. Sneakily, the best card in this deck is Dwinnen's Elite, because we make 2 elves for 1 body. And then we win the game with Lord effects like Imperious Perfect from Foundations, Leaf Crown Visionary from Dominaria United,
Ben, are you playing a draft card?
Archdruid. Well, yeah, it's Jank.
Yay!
It's Jank, man. And also Elvish Archdruid, also from Foundations. We're splashing a little bit of black for Glissa Sunslayer, a Phyrexian zombie and elf, who does a lot of cool things. And Tyvar Jubilant Brawler, who makes all our elves activate their abilities at haste speed, which is fantastic for things like mana generation from Elvish Archdruid, or tutoring from Fauna Shaman, or making elves from Imperious Perfect. All abilities that Tyvar allows to be activated the turn they come in. He also does some other things, but we're mostly playing for the haste and the untappies and the getting little elves back. Mana base, pretty simple. We're mostly running forests because we're mostly green. We've got 1/3 Tree City for generating lots of mana if we have lots of elves. But if we have lots of elves, we're probably winning anyway, so it's not really worth running multiple copies of a legendary land, especially one that produces colorless only until you can activate its full potential. So the game plan is pretty simple. I wanted to build this deck as a Craterhoof deck. I crafted a Craterhoof when Dragonstorm came up. I had this deck on the back burner for a while, and this was like, okay, yeah, Hoof is out. It's time to... That's a traditional elf ball piece. Time to try this for an elf deck. And it just wasn't worth it. By the time you can generate 8 mana in a turn, which this deck can do, but by the time you can do that, you're already winning. You don't need Hoof. Even though we have the package all set to tutor for it with Fauna Shaman, it was better just to play more elves and have a stronger early game and be able to get where you needed to go. At least that's what my testing determined in Standard, because it's such a removal-heavy format because of the pressure that red-based decks place upon it. So that's Dank Elves. We're Dank. We're Elves. Let's see what murderous machines are coming from coming for the forests that we love.
Wow, I love it when we're accidentally thematic.
It's accidentally thematic.
All right, well, let's go logging. Like I said, this is a deck celebrating the logging industry and those who and the tools and the people who go about it. So let's talk first about the loggers. We've got Bloodghast, as you know, famously very, very important logger. Just always gets up and is always ready for work as soon as any land falls. We have the unstoppable slasher. He's so devoted to his job, he's got a saw on his arm. You know what I mean? Like, look at that.
Cybernetics.
We've got the saw blade skin ripper. She always has her saw with her. We have the overlord of the Hauntwoods, you know, the supervisor of the logging operation. We have Bonnie Paul, the most famous logger of them all. And we have Muldrotha, who is a cool card that works well in this deck.
Muldrotha looks more like a tree than a logger, to be honest.
It's true. It's true. So what are we actually trying to do? The answer is we're trying to harvest our own lands for value. We use cards like Saw and our ultimate win condition, Pitiless Carnage. If we can draw the Pitiless Carnage and we have many, many, many lands, we can blow them all up and do an insta-kill with 1 or 2 Saw Blade Skin Rippers. It's very, very silly.
Oh,
and it does work.
It's your turn for a Carnage combo.
Other end games. Bonnie Paul can end games on his own. Notably, Bonnie Paul, whenever you attack, which I will be doing a lot of, assuming I actually get some creatures here, you draw a card and put another land that you can proceed to chop down. World Soul's Rage is also another endgame win condition, because if you get up to a large number of lands, you can just throw 10 plus damage at the opponent's face. And we also have another combo. So our dedicated workers here are Forsaken Miner, who left his mining job to become a logger because they forsook him. And the Bloodghast.
Deep backstory.
Yeah, it's true. Bloodghast. They leave the graveyard constantly, which gives me life through Dredger's Insight, which also gives me... I tried to play that bird that lets you draw whenever things leave the graveyard, but it was too inconsistent. And it was really...
Tishla Skimmer from the new set.
Yeah, it was really hard to cast because of his color combo being 2 colors in a 4-color deck. Mm-hmm. So he didn't actually end up making the cut. Also, cut down to stop early aggro when we need to stop cutting down our trees and cut down the other thing. Now, I am going to talk about...
logging themed.
I'm going to talk about the mana base because it's actually extremely important in this deck because we use lands as combo pieces. So, notice I've put in a few important lands in here. Cryptic Caves, which lets you sacrifice it to draw a land and replace that land with a card. Escape Tunnel, which, when you sacrifice it, allows a power 2 or less creature, like, say, the Unstoppable Slasher, go unblocked. Or, if you're in a pinch because you're in a 4-color deck, you can go get a basic. And the coolest of them all, Public Thoroughfare. Do you know why I like Public Thoroughfare, Ben? Because it's a free land sacrifice. You hit the board, you say, if you don't, you can tap something so it can stay on the board. No. It just sacrifices itself immediately and instantly. Now, if we go back to Sawblade Skin Ripper, anytime I sacrifice something, she does 1 damage to something. So this is another way that I can just infinitely. And then finally, the combo pieces. So we've got Insight for life gain and digging. We've got Beanstalk for a card draw, along with Rakash's Bargain, which you saw when you cast for 3 mana still counts as a 5 mana spell and lets you scry 4, keep 2, put the other 2 in the graveyard, usually trying to put lands in the graveyard, because ultimately we want to get Undergrowth Recon on the board as well. So we'll be chopping down our forests or lands. They'll be going to the graveyard, and at the beginning of every upkeep, they'll be coming back, so that we're not actually down any. So usually we'll chop down the ones that we've already spent, and then one of them will come back. And it's sort of like this silly little loop where you've got the blood ghasts and the miners constantly coming back, and you've got the lands constantly coming back, and then you're chopping down your lands with the saw to draw cards, or do damage with the skin ripper. Eventually trying to work up to the Pitiless Carnage endgame, or Bonnie Paul, or Muldrotha, or World Soul's Rage.
It'll be interesting to see Muldrotha in play. I haven't seen her in play since she came out.
Yeah, and then for my removal, I also chose Awaken the Honored Dead because it was a new card and it's neat, and it's a bit more expensive than some other options, but it removes anything, which is nice for flexibility, especially before sideboards. It mills things into the graveyard. We do want our lands in the graveyard, sort of like Head Shredder, though we'd rather they hit the board first. And then I can return anything that I've milled with this or Dredger's Insight to my hand, which is nice for fishing out Muldrotha or Bonnie.
Skin Ripper.
Or Skin Ripper or Overlord. So, unfortunately, the only thing we drew in that best of one was the saws. So we'll see what happens. There may or may not be some board wipes in the sideboard, too.
Oh, boy. Elves' best friend. Here we go. All right.
It's a weird deck,
Let's get into our best of three.
But I'm really proud of it. You know how much I love top-down deck design.
Yeah, I'm more of a bottom-up kind of person, so to speak.
All right, let's see if we can do some good logging here.
Let's see if we can protect our forests.
You're pretty fast. I'll give you that.
The predations of the logging industry.
I'll have to be more careful with my mulligans now. So a wise man once told me when I asked for advice on building a combo deck, lower your combo pieces, increase your removal.
For a slow combo, yeah. As long as you can stay alive, you'll eventually find your combo pieces. It's more important to stay alive than to win quickly if you're on a combo that doesn't win quickly. My Elves, so stalwart. I'm going to do...
You know, I didn't realize he was an elf because, you know, I play him in Ride to Survive.
Look, he let me tap my Llanowar Elves for mana, even though my Elves were summoning sick. Such a handy fella.
He is handy.
Or lass. I guess it's indeterminate. It's kind of hard to tell for a lot of these Elves. Good on them. They're just out there carrying rocks and trees and stuff.
I don't like any of these things.
Swords. Well, Well, I don't like you not liking them, so poo-poo.
I don't know. I figured that lets you find the things to cast, and Llanowar Elves lets you cast them, so maybe you just don't have the things you want yet. Yeah.
Maybe not, but I have another Fauna Shaman.
It's true.
Your marsh is blooming over there. Wow.
He's not long for this world because of your Glisa, but I do want to ramp, so. Notably, another combo I forgot to mention is the Overlord can make more lands to sack every time he attacks, which is nice.
Sack attack.
So this deck is silly because I was like, what if I made a deck where I hate my lands? It's land destruction, but just me.
Yep, Standard doesn't have a lot of ways to do mass land destruction except for your own.
Okay.
No, my non-land permanent. Am I scared of any of these? All right, how much damage do we have on board? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll just try to get lucky and win this turn. Oh.
Did you get lucky?
I might do it. I might be one off because of a tap land. Yeah, I'm one off because of tap land. All right. Still think it's better to do this than not. So yeah, if I can't win this turn, I'll just draw a card. Get in for half your health. And now you gotta hope for an answer. Folks, we're running 20 lands in this deck. We need some consistency with being able to get to 2-3 mana. But we also can generate mana with a lot of our creatures. So, alright. Sharpening saws and ripping skins. I think you're dead.
I think so too.
I'll just see if I drew anything interesting. Oh, that's another land. Sure. Interesting. Reclamation Siege has older templating. Often a card printed with this effect would probably say, when this creature enters, you may destroy up to one target artifact and enchantment. This says you may. So every time you have to target, but then you can decide whether you want to or not. So it's kind of weird dialogue box that pops up. What do we want versus you?
Alright, I think I'm going to remove some of the slower removal. That's too slow.
All right, folks, I think that's fine. Those non-creature cards we brought in are usually good against slower decks.
You're not doing much in the way of, like, things that aren't creatures, which is strange for you, Ben. Strange for you.
And it's strange half the time. I've played some very creature-heavy decks.
That's true. That's true. They are green creatures, too.
Yeah. Check out, folks, episode 2 of the Sunday Jank-Off series, where I play mono green, big stompy critters. It's good stuff. So we're just on Golgari Elves today. Tighter, more focused plan. Ooh, this isn't a great hand, but it's keepable.
This isn't great. But it has a card that I sideboarded in that I feel like I need.
Albino Cheese Monkey, what color would you say the folks in the grandstands are?
Green?
Are they? They're very green, aren't they?
Yeah.
Why are they so green?
I don't know, but when I hover my mouse over them, they disappear as if I'm killing them, which is
I think that is what happens, but why are they so green? Are they usually this green?
because green is the best color, according to you.
Oh, well, it is the best color, but why should they care?
Can we change it?
I don't know.
They got the little
I'm
flags.
clicking them and they kind of pop like confetti.
Yeah.
Surely my
this
little
will
elf will
help.
survive. Oh, okay. Ripping skins. My elf makes elves. Behold.
I think if I ever had a shot, this would be the one.
Which means you must have Pitiless Carnage in hand.
Yeah. Are you sure you want to cast this? Yes. I am sure. Goodbye.
Hey, that's any target?
Yep.
I don't like that. I guess in my head I shortcutted that to each opponent. Usually that's what those kinds of effects
Oh,
do.
hey, I wanted that. That wasn't the first time I was going to use it.
I know. There's a reason I brought in Ghost Vacuum. All right.
Notably, I didn't lose a land drop because of the Overlord. Okay.
It's time for Tyvar.
Oh.
Do we need to stay home and defend Tyvar? I don't know. I don't know how fast your game plan is, really. But I know Tyvar is pretty important for ours, so we'll stay home. Surely my Visionary won't meet another Grisly Fate. Too many saws.
What do I want to do here? Let's blow something up. I will cut the beanstalk. And let's... in the turn. Get rid of that again.
Man, I guess I wasn't prepared for Skin Ripper being removal.
Yeah, nobody is.
That's a vacuum noise. In case it wasn't clear.
Another one?
My Visionary's crowned with leaves. And don't you try to counter this elf.
And stop.
Don't you try. Nope, I got my trigger.
I know, but I don't
Got my
want you
trigger.
getting more.
I'm drawing a card. It's a card game and I want cards. So this is a pretty typical elf experience, folks. Play elves, they get removed, you're sad at the end. This is not my strongest jank deck, but that's why we're doing it in the Sunday
Oh,
Jank
you know,
Off
I forgot
instead
to
of
put
on
in
the letter.
Valgavoth's Lair because then she can sacrifice one of the lands because she can only do enchantments and creatures. Alright.
Yeah, too bad she can't sacrifice herself.
Sideboard time.
Oh! I think that's probably the death knell. We don't have a lot of card draw. Our Leaf Crown Visionaries are the main thing. We don't have a Planeswalker. We don't have a board.
So my deck, I just need to survive, and then it starts becoming extremely scary. But you're just playing more elf. What else are you gonna
What
do?
else am I supposed to do? That's my deck.
Draw elf, play elf. That's good.
We drew a lot of lands for 20
It's
lands,
Dank.
unfortunately. We've hit every land drop.
All
It's
right,
not really how it's
now
supposed to go.
you're in trouble. The real
I
cutters
didn't hear
here.
no bell. That's a lot of critters, though.
The rest of the work party has arrived.
All right, I drew land. Should I concede?
No, let me do it. Let me have fun.
All right, I'll keep fighting then. I don't have anything useful under my Ghost Vacuum. I suppose I should have been vacuuming up my own creatures. Yeah. Misplay on my part.
Go, cow, go. My favorite is when I get to equip the chainsaw to the cow.
Life goals there.
Now I'm gonna sack this land. Are these 2 power? No, much more. Just so I can get a ping off of the Skin Ripper. Got a forest.
Okay, can we actually block productively at all? Not really.
Okay, thank you, Ben. I get to do the thing now.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Time to harvest!
GG. The carnage is pitiless. The forests will fall.
Oh, I forgot to check to make sure I didn't know myself. I'm fine.
Yeah, it's hard to do that with pitiless carnage.
Oh, we did it!
Resolve.
We went logging. Thank you for letting me do the thing.
Sad day. Sad day for the forests of the world. Alright, I think we may want these cards back in, and some of these.
Alright, this actually does seem like it would be useful. And let's change up the removal profile, I guess.
What do I take out now? I guess...
So all of the fun cards are main decked, which means all 15 cards in my sideboard are removable.
Oh no. It's not what an elf deck wants to hear.
I'm just like, oh, time to start removing the fun cards.
We're undefeatable on the play.
I'll keep this. See what we can
My
do.
stalwarts. So stalwart.
Ooh, okay. Oh, I just noticed though that I am lacking.
Hey Nathan, welcome to the stream.
Classic color.
Playing elves
problem.
versus forests.
Versus forest
cutting
harvesters.
chainsaws. Yeah.
Now, the original version of this deck focused on the slasher. It was an aggro deck, which just played a bunch of saws and what is the blacksmith's talent in those boots? Lava spur boots.
That's kind of neat.
And the escape tunnels to just try and smash them as quickly as possible. But
So that's more like gone smithing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Nathan thinks I need more elf ball.
But
I'm sorry, but every
Ben,
creature in this deck is an
I
elf.
forgot to say, I just wanted to point out, I finally killed you with Lance.
You kind of. Yeah, you did.
Kinda.
I'm
gonna take it.
Your pitiless carnage creature win.
I'm gonna take it. How did you do it? I forget with your Pitiless Carnage.
Pitiless carnage plus bring back lands from the graveyard effect plus iridescent vine lasher.
Oh, right, yeah. Mine is just that the slasher is like, oh, you sacrificed 13 permanents.
Not sure if I want to do this, but
I think
I
the
just
idea
can't
for
help
this
it.
deck...
I love card draw.
Do you ever play in ramp decks, Ben? And the point is you have like 20 lands on the field, and you're like, I don't even know what to do with all these. That's one of the ways this deck came up.
That's my favorite decision to make. What to do with all my lands.
Why can't lands contribute to the win condition more than just casting spells? They're cards, right? I don't know if I have it this time.
My video is getting a little choppy. Let's see if that resolves. Okay. Looks like we're fine for now.
I might be in trouble, though.
I hope so.
That's a lot of elves. What deck was I playing where I really wished I had Fauna Shaman? It might have been the Head Shredder deck. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was. Well, I'm dead.
We did it.
You did it. This is the only...
All right. I feel badly beating a lands deck
This is the
with
only...
a creature-based deck. This is an inversion of roles, but I'll make it quick.
Okay.
If you just pass the turn.
I can't really cast anything.
Well, you're not going to cast World's Souls Rage for one.
I thought about it.
Take off the Visionary. That's one of my best cards. All right, we got the first best of 3. I think a second one is in order.
To be fair, I got to do the thing. Did I set
You
this whole
did.
thing up just so that I could kill you with lands finally? Maybe. Oh, I got a Bloomburrow pack and a Tarkir Dragonstorm pack. Should I open them on stream? Is this a stream? Is this a pack opening channel now?
I guess. The challenge is sent, though.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna restart my game because I've got the white box.
I do too, but I don't fear it.
Okay, as long as it doesn't wreck my sideboard. I'll go fearlessly into the best of 3.
We'll restart after this. Assuming you don't win the whole thing.
I don't know.
We still have a decider game.
I think whether or not I win is based entirely on my mulligan and opening hand, from what I could tell now.
I don't like when Magic is like that, but it can be. So yeah. We do have a consistent game plan on our end. It depends more on what answers the opponent brings for Elf Ball.
I'm getting 4 colored right now. It's
rid of
alright.
land or
I'll be
creature?
okay. Who needs more than 1 land? It's fine.
I think we're playing some risky business and we're dumping a land. We defend the land. We don't need to play them. Oh, down to 5. Better have some good answers in that deck there. My stalker's coming for you.
Do they do anything?
Oh, that feels like a cut down. That feels like a cut down. Don't cut down my woods. Pass? That's weird.
I mean, I don't have a second land.
But you have a cut down.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
I'll call your bluff. Cut this down.
No.
No? Okay.
I want something
Pass.
more important.
Okay.
Here, deal with this for a while. Even though it can't block.
Well, I have an elf, which can't be cut down.
It's true.
Oh, also you don't have black mana up anyway.
Let's go find our third land. I'll take that one.
Okay, you don't need red. Interesting. What are you running gun for? Just saw?
Just the hacksaw lady. In earlier versions of this deck, I was playing that highway robbery red card, which lets you discard a card or sacrifice a land for... He's better in my graveyard, honestly.
That's fine, but... I guess I don't understand the attack there.
I don't either.
Okay, well. We're stalking.
Uh-huh.
We elite.
Uh-huh.
We get
All right.
triggers.
At this point, I can't wait. I waited too long, probably.
Hey, at least you're cutting on a 1-drop and not one of my good elves. That's what I think. Do I care about your insight?
It keeps me alive.
I guess you do have a recursive card in your graveyard already. It's possible, chat, we should have drawn cards there with Glissa. Our life total isn't in danger, so... Oh, I like that card. I'm a spelunking mage myself. I do love a good splunking.
Yeah, so there's a card called Highway Robbery, which lets you discard a card or sacrifice a land to draw 2. And it was a very thematic card draw, but it wasn't good compared to some of the other options. Huh?
It's kind of a limited card.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't. You're right. It is pretty limited.
Did you find your board wipe?
I don't main board it for some dumb reason.
Oh. Well, we'll take it. I wish I had a stylish way to finish you off, but nope, we just attack with elves.
That's stylish. Don't you dare put down the Easter elves.
Easter elves. Yeah. I guess they're Easter elves.
Yeah.
Better than Christmas bunnies. Alright. We want these. And these. And one of these.
Alright, we want this and this. And this. And this. And this.
Actually.
Move that. Move that.
All right, for those who have joined the stream since we started, happy 420, folks. I'm not partaking myself, but we've got some dank elves on Easter 420. Versus Gone Logging, a thematic, apparently chopping down trees and saws based 4-color deck.
You know, your classic logging industry tribal.
So if you go back far enough, there are actually names for all the 4-color combinations based on the Nephilim cards from one of the Ravnica sets, which are 4-color creatures. And I looked this up so I could make the titles for this and the Moxfield post. Mm-hmm. And your combination is Glint.
Okay.
after
That's
Nephilim
right.
with glint in its name.
Because we
It's like
shine.
glint,
We shine our
ink,
souls.
witch, your pastel boxes, witch maw. Yes, that sounds right. I wasn't around playing Magic in those times. Well, I was alive, but not playing Magic, so I don't know all the names myself. But thanks, Pastel.
You had other magic like childhood innocence.
If only. Nah, my childhood was fine. I am privileged. All right, well, what a surprise. We name Elf with Cavern. And turn 2 Glissa's not bad. Funky cards indeed. I don't think they were legendary, though. It's too bad they weren't for the Commander format. I'm not a Commander player myself, but I feel like there's more 4-color Commanders needed. My Elves cut down in their prime.
They looked a lot. It's not. Listen, they looked a lot like trees. Okay. How was I supposed to know there was an elf in that tree?
Or a tree in that elf.
Exactly.
All right, we stalking. We stalwart. Here we go.
We slashing.
Oh no! Your slashing's so unstoppable.
He's arrived. Look at him. He's already gone to work. Look at the art. He's cut down so many pieces of wood with his arm saw.
My question is, does the slasher block?
Yes.
Why?
Oh, I forgot.
Look, I don't feel.
I forgot
I don't
she
feel
had
like
first
getting.
strike. That's all.
I don't feel like dealing with this guy, so let's just do the permanent.
Oh, you have it too. You've learned the techniques.
It's possible I should hold that for your Skin Ripper, but yeah, Rule 0 and Commander. That's a useful one. There's no rule like Rule 0.
Our rule 0 is friendship.
That's basically it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Undergrowth Recon with a land in the graveyard, and another one that can go there. You're ramping. At the beginning of your upkeep, return target land card. Okay, so it does target. I could be mean.
And play Ghost Vacuum and just target every land.
Yeah.
So they never return. Yeah.
No, I shouldn't. I should just do the actual good play.
I'll just point out I'm
try to
satisfied
defeat you.
because I got to do the next thing, you know?
I think we need our mana. I'll let you get your ramp on.
Well, I'll do it now. Because, I don't know, I feel like it. What do I have right now on board?
It's as good a reason as any.
Green?
I mean, not really, but... Yeah, you're looking very Jund over there. Oh, wait, Undergrowth Recon's an enchantment. I have a better way to deal with this.
Yeah, that's not the...
All right, this matchup is looking a little one-sided. It's just, you're right, based on draws and such. Do we have lethal? If you chump there, you take 9. Can I change that math? I don't think so. Oh, wait, maybe I can. Archdruid makes a lot of mana. Does that matter? No, I don't think so. Do you have removal?
No.
Okay, that's lethal then. I needed that one extra pump on the Llanowar Stalker. GG.
Oh,
All right. Well, we blazed on through those best of 3s.
we did. I got one, though. Got one.
You know what I want to do? I want to
wanna do?
move to bonus games a little early,
Okay.
and I want to switch decks because this is just fast aggro versus, well, moderately fast aggro versus slow combo,
Yep.
and the matchup basically plays out the same. Do
Yeah.
you find enough removal, and do you find your sideboard sweepers? So, how about I play something slower,
Okay.
and I want to see your deck pop off more.
Okay.
Does that sound fair?
Yeah. Sure.
All right, I'll send the challenge, and we need to decide what I play. What do you actually? Yeah, we have to decide that first. Can you get the challenge ready while I look at what we
Yeah.
got? So we got Inn of the Plains from last week, a Planeswalker-based Innkeeper's Talent combo. We've got Mono Black Discard. We've got Naya Only Lords. I don't think I want to play Gates. I think that was a one-time.
That'd be interesting. Not really.
Bring the Bugs to the Yard is just another creature-based aggro combo kind of deck. All right, so it looks like good choices are Mono Black Discard, Naya Overlords, or Mono Green Nissa Expels. What do you feel like playing against?
What was the first one?
Mono Black Discard.
My deck would probably do pretty good against that, I think.
We do have an audience request also. Doppeljank.
Oh!
That's actually a pretty good matchup
okay,
too.
if somebody's requesting
All right, let's do
Doppeljank,
it.
you gotta do Doppeljank.
I can't pass up an excuse to play Doppeljank.
That's true.
All right.
And I can't pass my excuse to see Doppeljank.
All right. So there is going to be a rebrew of Doppeljank coming sometime this set, I hope.
I think we call it a rejank around here, Ben.
We'll be changing at least one color, and we'll be changing some cards for sure. But I'm excited to come back to Doppeljank soon.
I may or may
For
not
now,
have
this is an old version that it...
I may or may not have a rejank in the works too.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So this is an old... what was this? Episode 3. It hasn't been updated with the new set or anything. It's pretty janky.
So
As it says in the name.
I guess since you brought it up,
Doppeljank it is. Thanks, Pastel Box, for the suggestion. Let's do it.
do you want to talk about rejanks real quick?
Go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, so we decided that if it's been about 10 episodes since we've played a deck, we are totally, or especially if there's a new set, which there is, we're totally welcome to go back and revisit some older janks and try and polish them up, use what we've learned, use some new cards and rejank them. So I will be doing one very soon as well, too. And I will be rejanking Inherited Power, and I will be adding a third color and some new Tarkir cards.
Okay.
So look forward to that.
Third color to Inherited Power. So your base listening, I suppose you're probably going Abzan then?
You'll have to wait and find out. This looks fine.
Go Bant. Not really thinking of... Yeah, you'd probably want to go Abzan because that gives you renew creatures. I bet that's what you're doing. Ooh, this is a tough decision. Yeah, I think we got to keep our Heath in play. So we play Tome. We're going to have a slow start. But that's what this deck does. I think your combo is going to be pretty resistant to my control cards, though. This is mostly geared against surviving creatures. Yeah, let's try. No.
I do wish it wasn't my first 2 lands weren't taps, though.
Me too. Well, one of mine was untapped, but... I'm hitting a lot of tap lands. That's fine. We have
I see.
authority in these parts.
Look out!
Yeah, these are very geared against the kind of deck you're not playing.
I mean, I'll play a creature, though.
Relevant. Bloodghast can get haste, I guess. All right. Yeah, let's Splunk.
My Spelunk's in the graveyard.
And Verge. Yeah, that's not a card you want in your graveyard. You want other cards in your graveyard. Okay, Saw.
I don't have a lot to use it on now, considering I've missed 2 land drops. But,
All right, folks. I want to show off one of my favorite things to do with Map the Frontier. We can get so many arid archways.
what are you going to do with them?
Cast spells. Probably. Look at all our mana. All dressed up and nowhere to go. We'll get there, folks. We're already... We're winning in life tables, even? Got card draw a little bit. Opponent didn't equip Saw, so they must have plans for...
Well, I don't really have anything to sacrifice.
Well, you still get
Oh!
+2/+0.
I'm okay.
You are okay.
I had a good Easter.
Folks.
Thanks for asking.
Let's hear it for Albino Cheese Monkey, an okay person. Happy to have him here.
Couldn't jank without me, probably. Well, you could. It'd just be less fun.
I don't think we need to cast this yet. But honestly, when are we going to cast it? Alright, folks. Tell me if you've heard this one before. Here's Sunfall.
Already? For just my one little guy?
Look, man. It's a recursive threat.
Oh, now you're done for. I got my third land.
That's true.
What do I do with it? So many options. I liked your idea. Let's do that.
Alright. Use Blanc. Haha, meet my 20-turn clock. It's actually only 19-turn clock because
Oh,
you're
no.
damaged already. This battle is already over.
Oh, man. You're just gonna jank something. I know it.
I'm just chilling.
We're finding them. We're
Me
finding the
and my
lands.
10 mana. It's actually 11 mana. Okay.
Do you have anything that I don't like?
My rugged good looks. My charm and charisma.
I have always been jealous of your beard since I met you all
My
those years
cunning
ago.
wit. Oh, thank you. Pastel Box will be jealous of my 1/1.
What? Like, I guess I'll take your cornucopia. I guess I should have turned off your
No.
18-turn clock.
My life gain. You playing with miners over there?
What?
You playing with miners over there?
It's true.
Look at that. 1/1 attack. Cornucopia returns.
That's a different one. Can't pull that over
That's
on
the same
me.
one. Oh, you're right. It's not like.
Oh, okay. We got lands in the grave. Thank goodness. Let's cast Undergrowth Recon.
So I'm getting the feeling you're kind of pinched on mana.
Yeah.
It might be worth just keeping that
Ah.
that way.
Ah.
Enjoy your maps though.
Now I gotta spend mana to find mana. When are you gonna jank? What's the jank math looking like right now?
Tank math? Oh, let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana. So I could double jank for X equals 3. Anytime. Just waiting for the right moment, clearly.
What do I throw? I'll throw her in there. And then, funny enough, when you discard something for Awaken the Undead, you can grab the same thing.
It matters for triggers from like creatures leaving the graveyard or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna look at my mana base and say I'm gonna grab a forest. Play said forest. I'm gonna haunt the woods. Hard cast.
Alright, we gain life. Your everywhere comes in untapped.
It does.
Your map be cracking.
That's a bean.
Your beans be planting. Alright, well.
You're gonna doppeljack
this
my
incubate-
overlord, though, right?
I'd love to, but this incubate has served me well. It's time to achieve its next form. I'm going to turn it into a 5-turn clock.
Okay.
Behold, a 3/3 incubate.
Ah!
Plus a bonus damage from my lonely arroyo.
This is one of my new favorite combos out of Tarkir, I think. I'm not like as big a beans enthusiast as you are, and it's not that I don't like it, it's just that my first experience with it was in draft, and I was like, what's the point of this card? But this is cool. Raksha's Bargain! Beans trigger.
Yeah, Wildsville Drain Draft was reasonably fast. Aggro was pretty strong.
All right, I get to pick 2 of these things. So let's get that and that. Put those in. The thing I like about
I saw that
Rakshas
blood
Bargain
ghast.
with beans is that I actually draw 3, which is nice. Let's put
Pastelbox
in
says beans is nice with dragons. We might have a brew coming. I just need some wild cards. Working on it. I have lots of Tarkir packs I can open. I'm hoping to open some nice rare dragons. Alright.
What's your favorite dragon so far that you've seen? I don't actually know that I now have an answer, but I'll wait for you.
Scavenger Regent.
Is that the one that is the X cost creatures get minus something?
Yep.
That's
It's a board wipe.
I
and a
almost
dragon.
that was almost my sideboard board wipe in this deck. I should have done it.
It's a very, very Banner Break board wipe. Or Banner Break dragon. Oh, I've got a Lich of the Witch. No, Lich of Twitch. Lich of Twitch. Well, thank you, Lich. Welcome from Twitch.
Hey, don't let him find your
We
soul
are playing
vial.
some Dank Jank. We've got Doppeljank versus Loggin. Oh no! My 4-turn clock! Destroyed. Yeah, man. Once you drew beans, yeah, that kind of turned it around, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Pastel, yeah, sick. It's sick that it shuffles back into the deck. I'm so jazzed to bring
Yeah,
it to the Jank-Off when
if
we
I
can.
ever play this deck again after today, that's gonna be my board wipe of choice because you only have to run it as a 1-of, right? And then you draw it and you use it, and then you can draw it again later. Maybe a 2-of. I don't know.
Lich. Lich managed to get 720 plus health and still lose. Yeah.
That's rough, buddy.
Was it versus combo or what format? Sounds like brawl shenanigans to me.
Oh man, Ben, we're gonna start slashing.
Check out our standard brawl content from 2 weeks ago. We did Sabsunin versus Hazaret. Amonkhet gods on the last day of Amonkhet. Historic. That also makes sense. That's a format I'm really not familiar with, unfortunately.
I played it twice when it was available, and I enjoyed it a lot.
It is neat to have all the alchemy cards in it, but they're not like oppressively good.
I was talking about the Amonkhet remastered that was on Premier Draft for a little bit.
I don't know if this really does anything. I don't think you have any lands I'm too worried about. I just trying to thin my deck because I'm flooding so hard.
Okay.
I do remember Rotodrabic from Standard. Yeah, Pastel.
All right. Assuming you don't hit me with that surprise doppeljank, which could happen. I feel good now because it's time to harvest.
All right. Well, I just drew an interesting card. Let's see here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Is that the sound of doppel math?
I could get up to 14. 14 makes for X equals 4. If I theoretically had a Doppeljank. Theoretically. Cards in library. 32.
I really like this card,
man.
Awaken the Honored Dead. It's really cool. I don't know if it's actually good and constructed, but it's cool, and that's all that matters.
You know what? We're here to do jank, right?
Yeah, that's the point.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Look at these hard-working loggers, though, man. You see them? Okay.
I don't think you have counter spells main board.
What are you janking? You're janking my Honored Dead. I'm curious.
Alright, yeah, Skin Ripper up. Thankfully, that was the permanent I was most concerned about copying. So it was going to mill me to 12 on my upkeep.
That's true. I should have. I didn't
I
want
only
you...
copied on Gruff Recon because I was going to mill a ton of lands probably and be able to put those into play. So, I'm not really playing optimally. I'm janking. We'll return this to hand. Yeah, sure. Emotional damage. Ooh, that's a good card. Okay, we have lots of mana. Let's just make our problems go away.
Oh, my workers. How are we going to cut our trees now? Well, I'll save one of them.
That doesn't save it. It's going to return to the battlefield before.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Sunfall
It's
goes
okay.
off.
I don't understand how stacks work. That's fine.
No, if it was return on end step or something,
Yeah,
that would have worked.
I think I got used to playing Rule of Two with the Charming Prince. Where on extremely rare occasions I will kill something.
All right, so how am I going to kill you? Well, I guess we'll kill you the same way as originally. I was hoping you use some of your own win conditions.
None of this matters at this point. I mean, that thing is scary, I
Probably
guess.
not.
Focus of Enlightenment. Part of me wants to be a Mimi now and say it wouldn't be a Jank-Off
Slip
if
should
I
follow.
didn't burn your books.
No, my book.
Wouldn't be Jank-Off if
No.
I didn't burn your books.
You're cutting down the trees and burning the books they're made of.
That's right.
What a monster. Ooh, look at that.
Oh, those are just lands.
That looks like a doppelgang target to me.
It does. Yeah, maybe this should have been an aggro deck, you know? But the...
Now you're saying that in this matchup. All right, I don't think we're sweeping, so we'll activate our incubator. I don't know if we have any. Oh, I guess we have one. Cool. It's getting returned so hard.
So,
All right.
I will say I did try this deck on the ladder a little bit, and I was able to win a few games by sheer surprise factor. Because I think a lot of people like you, I don't think a lot of people realize that the Hacksaw Lady can target anything. And for a while I was running a Basilisk Collar on her, which was truly terrifying. Because those death touch and lifelink triggers happen.
That's some real jank there.
Yeah. I think I meant to, but I forgot to put it back in.
Graveyard. Doppelgang. Alright, 7, 8, 9. Oh, animations, please stop. Oh, that's not real mana. Okay, 11, 15, 20. 20 minus 2 is 18. 18 divided by 3 is 6. So we can X equals 6 and hopefully not crash the servers. 2.
No, we want to burn it all down.
4. 5. And I probably don't want to draw too many cards at this point. Yeah, we probably don't want to draw too many cards at this point. We'll just copy a Bind-Stock. Doppelgang again! Sorry, I'm actually... Will this finish it? Yeah, this will end the game. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you're at 10 health.
And did you not want to end the game? That was kind of the point, wasn't it?
I kind of wanted to do the cool stuff first. Yeah, we'll just move.
I don't know.
We'll
It's
just
going to be
move
hard to time
three
that you topped my...
3 of these triggers to the back.
Was it my terror? I can't remember what you doppeljanked. One of my dragons.
Yeah, that was a lot.
You can have enough things to blow up?
Yeah, I should.
I want you to pass turn.
It's not going to get there, unfortunately. Oh. I think the deserts are just going to end you.
Yeah.
All right, folks, are you enjoying this doppeljank?
Everyone loves a good
I still have to do
doppeljank.
all these triggers. Doppelgang. Sideboard. Using weaving. Sideboard. Negate. Sideboard. 3 steps ahead. Graveyard. Get lost. Graveyard. Sunfall. Alright. Fun is at an end.
Do, do, do.
Oh wait, I do get to decimate your board first.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't do any of your own board?
You had enough things.
I mean, I'm kind of proud, right? Because, like, the whole point is to blow up all of my permanents, including... Though you didn't hit any of my lands, which is also the point.
Yeah, I can't hit lands with your card there. All right, what do we want in this matchup? I guess these board wipes are kind of bad.
Yeah, I bet this creature removal is kind of bad. I don't want to remove the chainsaw out of the principle of the thing.
This is fun just because of... Okay, yeah.
But I might. Ben, should I remove the chainsaw because you're not running very many creatures? Nah,
I'm running no creatures.
It might take an incubator token with it, though.
No creatures, none.
All right, we'll take out the chainsaw.
Okay, we can do that. I don't think you're running mill, right?
Not a whole lot. Just the Awaken the Honored Dead.
Actually, I'm not afraid of your graveyard. Okay, I'm a little afraid of your graveyard. Okay, anything else in here bad? These get lost are not great. Actually, they do answer Skin Ripper. We should have at least one. This looks fine. Actually, don't need Fade, probably. All right, folks. So as you saw, the point of Doppeljank, our win condition is usually copying lands. So we're in kind of a lands on lands matchup here, now that we've gone to our bonus game. Can our opponent sacrifice Pitiless Carnage? Sacrifice all lands with Pitiless Carnage with a Skin Ripper on board before we can copy all our deserts with the jankiest of doppels. Stay tuned to find out. This is a slow hand, but we're against a slow opponent.
It's true.
I should say a slow deck. You can be a swift opponent when you want to be.
It's true. I chose not to be today. Again, first draft of this deck was a very swift deck.
Fear my anchorage. So restless.
Fear my escape tunnel. So escape. Tunnel.
Okay, I think our best draw here would be Maze Mind's Tome. You're looking very swampy over there. I see why.
Yeah, he came to work early. So you excited to see more entries in the Gone series? What other professions could I...
Yeah, when's gone mining with your Forsaken Miners? And Brass's Tunnel Grinder. Maybe even Ray of Ruin.
Here's the problem, you're not wrong. Those cards may or may not already be in a first draft. You know what was a cool card that lived in this deck for a while before I tested it out? Was Enterprising Scallywag, who makes a treasure token every time you descend.
Okay, and you're sacrificing your permanent slot, so you're descending.
Yeah.
Yep. Fear my tome.
Oh, do I have to burn it?
No! Monkey, no book burning.
Okay, I'll slash. Oh,
I'm sorry, man, but we had our perfect draw.
oh, is it sunfall time?
This is this is like the best possible card we could have versus your 3 recursive threats. I'm sorry, folks. I know we're tired of Sunfall at this point, but
we've got until September,
right?
right?
Like this.
We got until September.
Something like that, yeah. Oh, you still have Skin Ripper.
I do still have Skin Ripper.
I'm scared of that card. That's the card that can end me.
Yep.
Yeah. So let's Splonk. Oh, no, we're mapping the frontier with Splunking on board. He's coming untapped. Skin Ripper's trigger is at the beginning of end step. Okay. Yeah. This is fine.
This is fine.
End turn. Sorry about that, Sunfall. But my life title is going to get quite low if I didn't do something about it.
Yeah, we were gonna cut.
Yeah, we'll just do this.
All
Go your
right.
maps. They'll find you lands.
It's true.
I'm sorry, man. That's a combo card in your deck.
It is.
It's probably a combo card in every deck it's in, to be honest. Outside of limited.
All right.
Ooh, got to see a new one. This one isn't logging related at all.
I know. That's why it's a sideboard card.
I guess they got lost in the woods.
When I need some actual push. You got me. You got me there.
Oh, we had a good draw. 1 to the 8. 8, okay. 8's good. Do we hold it? We'd probably do more. Next turn. Yeah, we'll hold it. I want to go X equals 3. Plus, opponent might do something spooky.
Spooky.
Let's get some islands. Hush. And turn. Just innocently. Pass the turn.
I wish you had a better graveyard, but alas.
Thanks. Don't graveyard shame. What's in here? Sunfall, Map the Frontier, get lost. That's fine.
Yeah, nothing you care about.
Making fun of a man's graveyard like that. So rude. I'm feeling planes, so we'll get some planes. Draw a card. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's good. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's what we want to see. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Can't burn all
One of my
those
favorite combos
books.
to do is pick up all my lands with Arid Archways and then play them back down with our Spelunking triggers. I will do Heath. Could be useful. Yeah. I don't think it matters. Actually, no, we want to dig. Okay. How much mana do we have? 8, 9, 10. We could do it again. Yeah, again sounds like fun. It's okay. I promise you'll get a turn.
It'll depend on what I draw.
Oh, that's a fun card, but I was going to troll you with having Realm Breaker against you.
Oh,
But-
that was a card that I had in this deck. I could take your lands and sacrifice them, which is funny because then they get exiled.
How much mana do we have? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could do it again. I'll be done. I'll be done.
Yeah, beginning instant. Discover 5. 5 what, Ben? Discover 5 what?
Spelunking.
5 spelunkings.
No, just one spelunking. But yeah, discover spelunking. Discard 2 cards. I choose this card and this card. Actually, no, we don't need all these tomes. We have 4 on the battlefield.
Should I do the meme play? Like, I want to kill your inner son, because that's annoying. But also, let's burn all the books.
Oh no, that's $4. Alright, well, I'm going to do some mighty scrying. Scry before I cry. That's brutal. Maelstrom pulse on all 4 Maze Mind tomes. We're looking for Invasion of Arcavios, folks. Yeah, resolves.
Goodbye, library.
It's like burning the Library of Alexandria right there. So much knowledge lost. You should be ashamed.
It's okay. In about 1,000 years, you'll realize, oh, you know, we probably have better knowledge than all that knowledge.
How much mana do we have? 22, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay, we went X equals 6 and it functioned.
What was the X that crashed the game for us when you played Doppeljank?
I think 6 or 7.
I got Doppeljanked
3.
in the play queue, and I think they did like 8, and it didn't crash.
Really? I'm just being safe and doing 6. It should still end the game.
No. I think honestly,
there, but
this could be just a Jund deck, but I couldn't not run Bonnie Paul because, you know,
Bonnie Paul, Muldrotha, Awaken the Undead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should probably be a Jund deck, shouldn't it?
Yeah, but because of the theme, and I'm saying that because the 2 cards in hand right now are Bonnie Paul and Muldrotha, and I couldn't cast either of them.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. But yeah,
right.
the 4th color was for Bonnie, and I threw Muldrotha in there too because when I resolve her, that's a game-ending threat almost immediately.
I still want to see you play it. Do you want to do another set?
Yes.
I could pick a different deck.
Part of me wonders if maybe my deck's just bad, you know? I mean,
well, it's a jank deck.
It's
of
a
course
jank
it's bad.
deck. Of course it's bad. Okay, we'll give it one more shot.
All right, what do you want to play against? Or chat? A lot of these are still to come, but if you see something that looks great, we got to pick one more deck. And what do you think? Albino Cheese Monkey. We've got mono green creatures, mono green X spells, Cunbutts we did recently. Naya Overlords is probably too good. If you wanted to play against another land-based win condition, I guess I could play Gatekeeper.
You could play Gatekeeper. Let's do it.
You want to play against Gatekeeper?
Yeah, let's do Gatekeeper. Right. Oh no, wait! I didn't sideboard Ray of Ruin. You gotta let me sideboard Ray of Ruin first.
Okay, you can sideboard Ray of Ruin, and then we'll play Gatekeeper.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna main deck it. Is that too much?
Spicy. No, it's a sideboard card.
Okay. Okay, let me throw it in my
You
sideboard.
don't get it until game 2.
Premium removal. Premium.
Of course,
removal.
Magic tells me that Gatekeeper is a 4-color deck also.
Yeah, that's kind of...
I don't know what... It's really a Celestia deck. We'll see when we get in, folks. But yeah, we're just trying to control the board, play gates. Win with Maze's End. Because a lot of gates are in Standard right now.
I think it was Foundations.
Yep. But not like the main Foundation set. They came in one of the supplemental products. This is not a great hand against you.
This is fine.
But I'm going to keep it anyway.
Not against your deck. This hand's not good. But it has beans, so...
That's okay. Well, yeah. Beans is good against slow decks, and I'm a slow deck, so...
Well, beans...
Pop off, King.
Beans that I can't cast turn 2. Oh, I could have. I'm just an idiot.
Did you have an untapped land in hand?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, beans. All right. I would like to reveal a Splonk.
What am I doing? Your deck doesn't play creatures. You're not going to be blocking.
I'm playing another creatureless deck. Yep. So we went from only creatures, only elves, to
I had, I
creatureless.
saved it because I have a certain card in my hand, and then... Till I realized... Oh, wait, he's not even going to block.
Okay, I don't know why I've drawn a third authority of the consuls.
You're going to need it.
Just gonna need this consular authority so badly.
Excuse me.
Haha! Laugh in the face of this ray of ruin. We have 2 Base's End.
Oh, no. Can you stop him? I mean, I don't see how. It's in his name that you can't.
Let's see.
My favorite thing about Unstoppable Slasher is that if you look at the art, you can see all of the wood that he's harvested. It looks like they may have prematurely burned the wood, but, you know, sometimes it happens.
Oh, what's a nice color?
One thing you didn't get to see is sometimes I do sacrifice the other workers to the hacksaw lady, and you know you make a joke about the it's dangerous work, you know. Dangerous
You
work.
got all these planned out, don't you?
That's good.
I would like to present 7 lands. My case is solved.
Is it now?
You're not playing, is it? You kind of are. You're playing Is it plus Golgari. I don't like that.
Well, I mean, you already won though, right? 1, 2,
I don't think so.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I need 10 gates, man. That's a lot of gates.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 7.
Nope. Okay, so how many of these can I cat? I think we can do at least 1. Demir? Can we do another one? Pretty sure we're doing this.
Does Thron
this is
Pernal
3 and 10.
counts as a separate gate, right?
Yeah, it's a gate. I guess we can do this, 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 and this. No, this will be short. That's fine. All right, we want... You don't have Simic yet? Orjov. Golgari. Azorius. And... third Mason, I guess. Well, you got your Skin Ripper.
I do.
You have your Carnage in hand.
It would
Okay,
have
gates
to be...
count for the audience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 unique gates. So
It
we
would
need
have
10.
to be a pretty impressive Carnage.
That's true. I'm gaining a lot of life. All right, let the gating commence. This is a gated community. I don't think we can win this turn. We'd have to get very lucky.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Is it?
6, 7.
Okay. Workshop, I guess. What do we still have under here? Golgari, Ozorius. Ozorius.
Ooh.
Oh, was that the 10th?
Yep.
Oh. Maybe I forgot to count Fan Portal? GG.
Was that supposed to be a best of 3?
I don't know. You sent the invitation.
Oh, then I'm. All right. I'm gonna put Loggin back in the shop. Let's play something else.
All right. No Muldrotha.
What do we want to do?
Although Muldrotha could go in a mining deck.
Yeah. Why don't I return to Mulch Pile, my other land deck? Let's see what that one was all about.
And what do you and the audience want me to play? In kind of a mono green X-Spells mood, maybe.
You can. I don't remember what Mulch Pile is weak to. Artifact
That's okay. I don't remember what Mulch Pile does.
It's my head shredder deck.
Okay, yeah. I'll send the challenge. Yeah, unfortunately I realized that this deck is definitely better off without Genesis Wave in it. But I had to have the mono green X-Spells. It's such a big X-Spell. Such a big, sexy X-Spell.
Oh, it's unfortunate I didn't get to side in Ray of Ruin, that's all.
That's okay. The Ray of Ruin isn't very good against this deck.
It's a really good card.
Oh man, if only I had Ray of Ruin that game. Oh, this is a sketchy keep. I don't remember what Mulch Pile does, man.
This is pretty sketchy. But I'm going to keep it because it has a key card.
We'll draw stuff, right, chat?
That's what they all say. I mean...
Okay. Well, I present my best possible start. Turn 1.
Well, I'm done for.
Ooh. Desert into desert.
I'm so sick of lands. And another one.
I've got a lot of lands too. I think most of my cards make lands, but lands in play are lands.
It'd be lumber.
Ooh, that's a nice one. I should probably have one of those in Doppeljank, honestly. Oh, another land. Okay, well. I guess we'll just wake up the woods.
4. Yeah, we'll take that.
Oh, that's a key card in your deck, isn't it?
It is. I'd hate to lose it.
I think I'm going to have to do that.
Just remove artifacts or enchantments for free?
For -1. She costs 7 mana, man.
For free?
Ugin does that on cast. And then you still get to plus or minus him. Alright, well, here I go destroying again.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have cast it, but it's what I did, so.
I'm not even attacking, I'm just defending my Nissa.
Anyone's watching,
plans for
I
these
hope you
folks.
saw. Oh, but now I can't. Okay.
Ooh. So secret. What could it be?
I'm guessing that the thing that gets forests.
In my mono green deck? Altanak. Altanak. Altanak.
No, you only say it once. Because then when you
you're
say
right.
it the third time. Ooh, that's nice.
That is nice. Altanak.
There we go. Okay.
No attacks?
I didn't want to tap my Lumra.
In the face of my flourishing Bloomkin. We flourishing in here, chat. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll just plus. And then, even though it's a risk that will mill out, I would like to present Genesis Wave for 8 because we're doing fun, janky things here today. We'll take all of these.
Oof.
I'll keep that. Get triggers. Okay, how many forests do I have? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. A lot. That's probably enough forests. I'll get one more, just in case it's not enough. We'll see how this goes.
Oh no, I have no more basics. Oh no.
Yeah, basic.
No, I'm not.
I didn't
That's
count
the
it out.
problem.
This is close, but Lumra has a lot of blocking power. Blocking toughness, rather. Oh, I think that's enough. I think that's enough.
Oh, Ben, I was gonna cast Big Stompy next turn.
Well, I cast my big spell
Stompy.
first. Who's Big Stumpy? Galta?
Galta, yeah.
You have Galta in that deck?
Yeah.
Why?
Why wouldn't I?
I thought I was the Galta player.
No, I love Big Stompy. I even have a nickname for him, Big Stompy.
I don't think we're bringing in Stonebrain because I don't remember how your deck works.
All right, what does your deck do?
Destroys the opposition.
Well, make stuff. Yeah, that's probably good. That's probably good. Oh, I remember now, Ben. This is the Broodheart Engine deck.
Oh, yeah, that card I got wrecked by at least once. Good stuff.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can get... I kept a pretty bad starting hand because it had Shredder in it. Let's see if we can do better this time.
Right, we keep.
I'll keep it.
Especially on the draw. This is actually like one of the best hands we could possibly have.
Oh, I love to
good
hear
luck,
it.
opponent.
Love to hear that. That's what every aspiring janker loves to hear.
Altanak.
Makes sense.
Elf into elf.
We got one. We got two.
Your bestie. Oh no! Not Manissa.
That wasn't Nissa.
When's Gone Hunting coming?
I want you to keep demanding new profession tribal decks from me. Please don't stop.
Wind's gone. Are there any weaving related cards? There's braided net. There's season of weaving. I was gonna make a joke about underwater basket weaving, but we actually have some weaving cards in standard. Okay.
I think the real coup de grace, Ben, as you know, is gonna be gone fishing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I sent you some fishing related cards a few weeks ago.
I'll take a look. Yeah. For those who don't know, my ultimate dream and the day that I know that I'll have Jank to my best ability is the day I make fishing pole great again. Or for the first
Fishing
time.
pole. Standard Foundations All-Star fishing pole.
That's right. That's right. The old pay 1 mana and then 2 mana equip and then pay another mana to tap one of your own creatures and then after it untaps you get a 1/1 fish. What a card.
Yay.
What a card.
We do have a lot of fish in standard. And fish
We
making.
do, yeah. Kingfisher, 1 fish. I should have actually. Well, you're
Basically
not
half
gonna like
the gifts
this.
from Bloomborough.
I do hope that you don't have
I don't run removal,
for
man.
it.
I don't run removal. We just gotta get bigger. Just get bigger. That's all we gotta do.
Okay.
That's all. We'll get bigger.
I need to mill more. Do I have to block? I guess
Yep.
so.
Sorry, Bailoffs.
Do I
My
kill
Bloomkin is
something or do I
flourishing.
not die? This is gonna be a mistake, but I'd rather kill something.
I'm greedy, but that's probably the line I would take. You have any board wipes in that there deck?
Board wipes, no. Removal, yes. Too little,
You're still.
probably.
Oh, you gain life. You're not dead on board to my 1/1s.
Nope.
Altenac.
Ooh. Oh, I really want to get the Balos back, but I can't. Cast it. I can't cast it. I can cast this for 1 mana, though.
Bestie number 2. All right, all we need to do is draw our big Nissa, and we win. We didn't do it.
I asked her not to show up.
Instead, I'll play Little Nissa. Make a mana. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is green X spells. This is X. So we play Nissa, we're playing our X spell. I'd like to present 10 forests. Are we going to have anything to use all this mana on? Probably not. Yep, we got a Llanowar Elves.
Oh, yeah. Well, what about those 3 other cards in your hand? They're important.
Oh, you mean my forest and my demolition field?
Yeah, those ones.
I'll hold them secretly, not letting you know what they are.
Okay, I'll mill. That was a good hit. That was a bad hit. Hey, but I'm glad I did. Because I drew this.
Altenac!
Okay.
There's Galta. Hey, remember that time I played a 3 Galta deck?
Wait, did you really?
Yeah. I had Galta Primal Hunger, and Galta and Maverin, and Galta Stampede Tyrant in the Rakdos Dinosaur Reanimator Paleontology from a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I probably shouldn't have picked the Balos there, but I don't think I was winning with anything.
There's too many. Oh, man, I drew another Awake in the Woods, and I so want to cast it.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm going to cast it just to see if I draw Big Nissa. I'm only going to tap my lands. I'm not going to attack my creatures. Just nice, friendly X equals 6. Oh, I drew a Big Nissa. Well, that was easy, chat. I'm sorry, man. The shuffler gods are not
That's okay.
on your side.
I just need to get good, that's all.
All right, well, we get to do a lot of damage, folks.
I don't think you're gonna beat your record. Right, are you? No.
This is good. This is going to be a lot.
What does she do again? Oh yeah, okay, no,
This is
Does
gonna be a
anyone
lot.
remember what the record was?
I have to go back and
I
watch
think it
the
was
recordings
100.
because this is more than 100.
No, it was like 180, maybe.
This is more than 180.
This is
This is
probably
more than
gonna be it.
160.
Oh yeah, no, this is the record. Nice! New Jank record, everyone. We did it.
538.
We did it.
I could have gotten more if I knew bigness was coming, but
We
this is
saved
good
the
enough.
city.
Wow. GG, fellow lands player.
Oh, it was all lands for me today. But you've been the lands king for a lot longer than I have.
You gotta dethrone
Get
me.
to claim
Played
that
those
tile.
control decks with land-based win cons.
I'm not good at control. Because I always get really sad when I remove fun cards for removal.
That's fair.
What I need to do is find fun removal.
See, that's what sweepers are for me. It's not really fun, but more safe, comforting, clean. It's like the board is empty, and there's a certain comfort
I
in
can get
emptiness.
behind that for sure.
Also, it means you get to just put in fewer pieces of removal because your removal is more efficient. Like a board wipe will take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures at a time. Whereas if you try to go 1 for 1 with spells, you might fall behind.
No, my most impressive removal is when I manually tap all of my creatures and then play split up. It's fun. I do that in Ride to Survive a lot.
That's true. Or Ray of Ruin. That's impressive removal too.
I don't think I've ever actually cast Ray of Ruin. Did I cast it that one time?
Yeah, you exiled my
Oh, yeah.
what's the land? Maze's End.
We're really building
I think I still won the game.
a great body of jank lore.
All right, folks, and we will continue to do so. Let's review our decks from this week. We got Gone Loggin and Dank Elves. Guess we didn't do this. You clearly win the Jank Award. My deck isn't particularly janky. It's janky in the sense that it's not competitive on the standard ladder, folks. Don't play Elf Ball in standard, even with Craterhoof back.
Well, what if they like
removals is too
losing?
frustrating.
What if they enjoy
then play
being
Elf.
frustrating and not being able to do anything? Then you should go for
Then
it.
you got so many decks to choose from.
That's true.
So pick one that's fun. And if Elf Ball's that, go for it. But if you want to rank up on the standard ladder with a fun deck, Elf Ball is fairly fun. It's not fairly good. Our best matchup is mid-range, and our worst matchup is control, and aggro can be a problem too. So there's not a lot of good matchups there. What about Gone Loggin?
Gone Loggin's a silly deck. It's thematic top-down deck design. It's fun when it gets to do its thing. It's not really good. But I'm proud of it because it's silly, and that really is the point. Its biggest weakness is RNG and aggro. Its biggest,
Okay, but you got some removal in there.
yeah, got some what?
Removal.
Yeah. So I think if I actually was trying to improve this deck, I would just make it a Jund deck. I would remove blue. And yeah, I would put in more removal probably, main deck. I mean, the entire sideboard is removal, but I'd put in more removal main deck. I ran it with just like very few copies of the combo pieces. And I wasn't really having a whole lot of fun because it was mostly just, answering their threats and waiting to draw my stuff, which I know it wasn't really my style. So, I don't know.
Not a control mage yet.
No. It's the first in a entry in a series of thematic decks. So I've got 2 running series now. I've got the Rule of 2 and I've got Gone Blank. So stay tuned for the next Profession Tribal.
Yeah, before we move on to next week, I'm curious if there's like what is the best Sawblade Skin Ripper shell? Because that's kind of your scary card. Sawblade Skin Ripper plus Pitiless Carnage. What's the best way to leverage that? I almost wonder if you can just go Rakdos. Have a lot of the removal
You
that
probably
sacrifices
could, yeah.
permanents.
I think the reason that I used green at all was for the ramp,
Yeah.
because then you get more. It's the easiest color to get as many lands on the field as possible. I think Sawblade Skin Ripper, when you're not janking, mostly belongs in Rakdos sacrifice decks.
But I'm kind of wondering if there's a ramp into Skin Ripper plus Carnage win the game. Because
Yeah,
that's what your main win condition seems to be.
yeah.
But
It probably doesn't help that
Raptor Sacrifice doesn't do that.
I only have one copy of Pitiless Carnage, so
Yeah, it's a rare. I think I have two, maybe.
yeah.
Well, I already did a Pitiless Carnage deck, so I don't think I'll do this anytime soon.
The other build that I would try again would be the Rakdos Sawblade based aggro, where you don't need more than 4 lands because you're trying to kill them as fast as possible. So anytime you get to 4 lands, you just burn one of them with a saw so that you can have continuous, endless card draw. So you really can start just, chopping down your own lands when you run out of other permanents. Also, you could do a sacrifice deck where you go all in on the Forsaken Miners and the Bloodghasts, and you just kill them when you attack.
It's too bad. It's too bad. Saw.
I played with the
so
Descent.
Costly.
I played with the Descend mechanic quite a bit. And that works really, really well. So if I went down to 2 colors, I'd probably make some sort of Rakdos Descend aggro version of the deck. But at that point, we're really moving away from the logging theme.
Yeah, it's not really a logging deck anymore. It's a saw deck.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
I'll admit, I did
saw theme deck could be a thing.
I did hamstring myself a little bit by trying to stick to the theme so hard. But I mean, if you're gonna jank like that, this is the place to do it.
For sure. All right. And continuing in that vein, folks, we'll be back next weekend, every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is 11 p.m. UTC. We bring a fresh new standard deck to jank off each other with. Tonight, my friend Albino Cheese Monkey won the Jank Award for the jankiest jank of the night.
I continue to be the leader of jank. You continue to be the leader of power, jank.
And Dank Elves took home the trophy of the victor.
I believe we call it the Power Jank Award these days. Yeah.
Power Jank Award. It's supposed to dank jank. All right. Well, I've got one I'm really happy about for next week. It's been in the works for months, actually. Unfortunately, with a new card from Tarkier, some other content creators have started picking something like it up. So you may have seen stuff like it before. Tune in next week to see my twist on it. I'm not going to reveal anything yet, but it's coming and it'll be good. That's all I can say.
Good is in janky, right?
Janky and good. It's pretty strong for jank level. Jank level stuff. All right. Thanks y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this jank off as much as we did, and hope to see you all next week.